Hey Dave, good. I just tuned in. Yeah. Oops. Oops. Yeah, there we go. Good, good. Had a long QSO, CW QSO with a guy up in Canada, British Columbia this afternoon. God, we must have talked for about a half an hour. Yeah. Yeah, he was 79. Yeah. Yeah, God. Older and smarter by legions. Jesus, that guy, I just, it's frightening what he's doing. I mean, the Chinese just must be just ecstatic. They don't need to declare war against us. Just let him go, you know? This thing in Texas, these poor people that are freezing down there, because of these goddamn green windmills, 25% of their energy. Jeez. The only good thing is that maybe that will tell people, okay, this isn't, a, yeah, yeah, yeah. Mhm. Well, the natural gas, yeah. But if they had coal and oil alongside all these power plants ready to take over. But no, yeah, yeah, scary. I mean, yeah, single digits. Yeah, quite a few years ago, this place where Ginger's mom was in a not assisted living per se, but up in Spokane. Um, they had a freeze, and I mean it was a freeze. The power was out and everything, and they had to bring all the old people down into the kitchen.
It will help by turning the speakers on.
There you go. Yeah, and they had heat down there in the kitchen, and they were down there for God, like a couple of days.
MME, KE6MAE.
Good evening, Larry. This is Kilo India 6, November Mike Echo. How are you this evening, sir?
Yeah.
Fine, I understand you're running the nap, and I'd appreciate it early on the UHF VHF fans, please.
Yeah.
What was it again, Larry? Thank you very much for the... I was listening to that. KS6NME.
Oh, very good. I tried to get on the breakfast Zoom
there
meeting
they are.
yesterday,
Interrupt
but
the
I was
Zoom
a
meeting.
little late. I think it just ended when I got on. I think I saw Jeff.
I don't teach them. Yeah, across the board.
No, they're moving it to Friday, I think it is, because the speaker isn't available on Thursday. So the club meeting is on Friday this
Moving it
month.
to Friday.
That sounds good. Do you know what it's about, Jeff?
I think it's got something to do with antennas.
UHF, VHF antennas.
Is this the Ed Fong thing?
All right, you take care and have a good evening. This is Net Control, PS6 Enemy. Doing good, doing good. And y'all?
I do, Sam.
How am I looking, Randy?
Oh, you're just gorgeous down there. Yeah, you look like you need your headband, your Volkswagen.
You know,
Well,
I'll have my neighbor make you up a couple of peace signs to stick on the side.
did you, don't things look a little better?
As in,
Video.
oh, you got your camera. Oh yeah, actually it does, doesn't it?
Yes. Everything is in focus.
Yeah, much clearer. I can see clearly now.
I can see clearly now the rain is gone.
Even the autofocus
Oh,
comes in or was working there. There you go. I'm kind of shaky, but
well, good deal. I'm glad you got it.
then it's got the light change on it too. So,
There you go. Nice.
all right.
So wheat. That's it. Now you're up in the 21st century.
Well, seeing how it looks like it's going to hang on a while, and I got hooked up with that other group today. Did you get a call from Ken today?
Oh yeah, I got a call.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just told him it's not a fun group.
And well, I told him, hey, I said, I'm tired of listening to the guy and his friends. And he said he's going to try another frequency. I said, okay.
I told him, I says, I don't want to leave these guys. These guys are too much fun.
Yeah, that's a fun group.
Yeah. So,
Was Ken causing problems?
No,
there's some other people that just get on and start talking, and they can go for a long time.
Yeah.
yeah, they got a set of lungs on them. Let's put it that way.
You can't get in. No, it's on HF. You can't get in. Sometimes in the morning you just can't get in. Yeah.
Well, not on 88 in the morning. That's at night. It's on
Well, that's right. We moved to 50. Yeah.
38. Yeah.
But
He's going to look up in the 9s, so somewhere. Or would that be down? He's going to look down in the 9s, or I don't know. Anyhow,
he's going to check out in the 9s.
What's that?
I say he's going to check out in the 9s.
Yes, it's going to be in the 9s, 39 something.
I got an early for Father Ron.
What do you do?
He was on his way to Temecula to do his good thing. Well, this is Ash Wednesday, so this is a biggie. Using this where they empty the barn.
Don't they call that Catholic finger painting?
Well, good. Yeah, basically. Well, good for him.
Yeah. Yeah. They were giving, I saw in the news where they're giving LA, they're giving out kits with it in it and tell you what to do and how to do it and stuff. And you drive by and pick your kit up.
Huh.
Well, I got my appointment for Saturday, Sam.
Well, I got my second for Friday.
Good deal.
And the daughter went over today, first thing this morning, over to the Midway Middle School. And they says, come back at 3 o'clock and then we'll put you on standby. So she showed up there just a tad before 3 and she was number 1 and got her shot. They had 8 left over.
Good. Good for her.
Well, there's John. That's my old backup buddy right there.
There's Ron.
But he's younger than I am. SOI himself.
Yeah, how you doing there, Sam?
So I imagine the net control operators got these bands covered for tonight, or do they need help?
Well, I'm doing 75, so guess what?
You're doing 75 or 2 meters?
You're
No,
doing, you're doing,
I'm waiting for Jeff to wake up and tell me I'm all screwed up.
yeah, I was gonna say, what? I thought I was doing it.
Jeff is doing 75. I'm doing 2 meters and.
Okay.
But if anybody else would like to do 75, be my guest. Right now, no, I haven't yet.
Well, if you have problems, just holler, Jeff. I'll be happy to take over.
Okay, thanks. I should be fine. I do it on the Buckmaster. So.
Well,
Hey, did anybody have any reaction to the Moderna shots by any chance?
No,
I
I
have
got
not.
the Moderna shot, but my right shoulder was sore for about 4 days or so, really. But other than that, no.
No.
it's probably because you're so muscular, Jeff.
Yeah, that's what it is. All right. Yeah, I'm really.
How about you, Sam? Did you have any problems?
No
Sam?
problems.
No. My arm swelled up a week after I had mine for another week.
A week
Whoa.
after. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to keep working it with ibuprofen and compresses to get it to.
Gee whiz. No, mine got real sore, especially the second day, for about 4 or 5 days, and then it went away, and then that was it. But it was really sore, but it wasn't. I wasn't running around screaming or anything.
Well, when I woke up in the morning, I thought, damn, by the time I moved my arm about like that, soreness went away and I was good till, I think that happened for about 3 mornings.
About 3
Yeah.
months. Yeah.
It was those 5 Jack Daniels shots you had to kill the pain.
That was
Yeah.
the problem. I didn't have my scotch, man.
That's it. Have the emergency glass with the little thing you break. Yeah.
Yeah. One about this big. Mercy.
Oh, my is right.
Well, let me go give him a 2-minute warning.
Okay.
Rush Bob today, didn't
Just
we?
like football.
Yeah. You heard we lost Rush
QSD,
Limbaugh.
Yeah,
QSD. This is Sam, Kilo India 6, November Mike Echo. I'll be serving as net controller this evening for the formal 2-meter net. We'll be taking earlies now for the next 1 minute and 55 seconds.
Hey,
KF6 RRS, Michael in Sun Lakes requesting an early across the board.
Gotcha, Michael, all the way across. No problem at all. You have a good evening. Take care and keep warm.
Thank you very much. 73s to everybody. KF6 RRS,
Yeah, well,
clear it out.
Copy that, Michael.
which Michael is that?
He's just up the street from
This
me.
is 86 MLS, Dwight. Can I get an early cross board?
MLS, Dwight, we got you down. How you doing today? Doing good?
Not doing real good. I had my COVID shot, second one yesterday, and it's kind of kicking me.
Oh, was that Moderna?
Was the Pfizer.
You're all right. Thank you. Take care. We'll have some good thoughts for you. Make you feel better. KS6ME.
Was that the RRS, Michael?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm unable to tune
Any
into
other
3945. It's weird.
SPARC active net this evening.
Flipped out.
I'll be back in a minute. Okay.
Don't get it.
Well then, hearing none. QST.
Here we go.
Good evening, members of SPARC, the San Gorgonio Pass Amateur Radio Club. This is Sam, Kilo India 6, November Mike Echo.
Hey,
I'll be
Dave,
working as
you want to mute me? I can't mute myself for some reason.
on the west end of town, about a mile from the west end border. Although this is a directed net, any station with emergency traffic may break in at any time. This is an amateur radio
informational net for San Gorgonio Pass, cities and towns of Banning, Beaumont, and surrounding communities. We'll go out to the desert or down into the San Bernardino area. For information on times and frequencies of our weekly nets, please go to w6prc.org. Visitors are welcome and encouraged to check into the net after the regular roll call. Now for announcements. The only announcement I have that I can think of right up is the meeting has been moved to Friday for our club meeting instead of being on Thursday due to the availability of the speaker. Does anybody else have any information they'd like to press it on? We'll start out. We'll see what the president's got to lay on us. How about you, Dave? Thank you. Randy, do you want to make an announcement?
I would love to. There is a Zoom meeting in progress as we speak. It's the net free-for-all, and if you go to your inbox, you'll find a link from Jeff. Click on it, and kaboom, you're here with all the fun. Anyhow, back to net control, K6RJA.
Thank you, Randy. We have anybody else? Well, then, please stand by for the 2-meter roll call. If net control does not respond to a reply, a relay is greatly appreciated, and then you can also notify that station that we got them counted for. All right. We said everything and start over. Starting out with Joe, N6AGB. How are you doing, Joe?
Hey, good evening, Sam. Yeah, we're doing good over here. N6AGB, Ukaipa.
Very good, very good. How about Mr. Treasurer, sir, KK6BUW, Mike?
This is KK6BUW Mike. No traffic. Back to you, Sam.
Copy that. He's also known as Mesh Mike. How about one of our anchors for the club here, KF6BWH, Dick?
Good evening, Sam. This is Dick, KF6BWH, staying warm and no other traffic.
Very good, very good. That's the important thing right now. Good to hear from you, Dick, as always. KF6C Charlie, Warren. Are you there, Warren? Negative contact. Let's go down to the HF net controller for this evening. KB6CA, Jeff.
Sam. Almost transmitted on the wrong frequency again. This is Jeff, Kilo Bravo 6 Charlie Alpha. Thanks for doing the 2-meter net and no traffic. Back to you.
Thank you. We appreciate that, Mr. Secretary, sir. How about D2? W6EJM, Ed. Nothing heard. How about Gene? K6EMF. I think he's out of Beaumont, if I remember right. Gene?
Roger that. Good evening, Sam. Good evening to the net. This is Gene, K6EMF in Beaumont. I have no traffic. Back to net control.
All right. Fine signal there, of course. Okay, let's stretch these signals out a little bit and go over to Val Vista and pick up the lady of the evening over there, KN6EMT, Edie.
Good evening, Sam and everyone in the club. This is KN6EMT Edie in East Hemet. No traffic, back to net control.
Thank you, Edie. Fine signal, of course. And let me see, we talked about it. Let's see if he can make it tonight. KK6 FYE Joe. I told him if he got busy, I'd give him an early. Okay, so we'll give him an early across the board. How about the wonderful voice of San Gorgonio Pass? W6GRH George. Okay, I told him he's been pretty busy today, being Ash Wednesday and everything. So I told him if he didn't make it, I'd give him an early too. Let's see if my friend down in Desert Hot Springs, I think that's where he lives, N6HR Ken.
You found me, Sam. M6HR Desert Hot Springs. No traffic. You're doing a good job.
All right, you mighty fine signal. You're doing a good job getting in from there. How about the other anchor for the club? Old Loose Nichols himself, NJ6LN, Steve.
Hey, Sam. This is Steve, NJ6LN. Thanks for calling the net. Sounds good tonight. Looking forward to this meeting, too.
I hope so. Should be of interest. Would be nice. Larry, out of the plantation, KE6MAE has an early across the board for everything except HF. Dwight, the next one in line, KD6MLS, requested an early across the board, so he got that. The next one is me, and I'm the net controller. So let's move on down to the next one, the old treasurer himself, KJ6NRR, Pete.
Hello, Sam and the net. This is Pete, KJ6NRR. No traffic. Back to you.
Good job, Pete, and a mighty fine signal there. Let's reach back over to Hemet again now to W6OH Mario.
Good evening, Sam and the net. This is Mario, W6OH Hemet. Back to you.
Doing a mighty fine job there, Mario, hitting the repeater right on the money with a lot of good signal. Let's see, how about Whitewater now, WB6OUJ, or he could be down at the Salton Sea.
Well, no, I'm in Whitewater, so everybody have a wonderful day. WB6OUJ, good hearing you.
All right, Dave, doing a good job. Thank you. Here's a guy that tries to keep me in line. He did a good job of it there for almost 4 years. KF6POG, John.
Good net control. This is John, KF6POG. No traffic. Back to you.
Thank you, John. You old post office guy, you. Next on the list is KA6QGR, Ron. I count him on his way over to Temecula to do some services and stuff this evening. So he's a busy guy, so I told him he's getting early across the board. Okay, how about the old Wrangler himself? He takes care of them Jersey maids real good. K6RJA, Randy.
Well, hokey smoke, Sam. You're doing a fantastic job at this. You ought to do it more often. Anyhow, this is K6RJA, back to net control.
Well, I think I'm covering at least half of this month. I'll have to be on here doing something anyway. Michael, out of Sun Lakes, KM6RRS. He got an early across the boards. How about the guy that's looking at my backside now on the Zoom? KG6SOI, Ron, the caretaker of our alternate EOC.
Good evening, Sam and the net. This is Ron, KG6. No traffic.
Good job there, Ron. Let's go to the man of the house now, KM6SPY, Earl, out of Val Vista on the antenna farm.
Kilo Mike 6, Sierra Papa Yankee, Earl, Val Vista, no traffic, KM6 SPY. Back to net control.
All right, Earl, mighty fine job there. How about D1 himself? WA6 UIJ Mike out of Sun Lakes. No, Mike, somebody told me he was going on a trip or something, I think. I heard something about that. Anyway, our director at large, KJ6 UUS DJ. DJ must be at large. Let's move on down to Ed now, out of Calamasa. KM6 UWI Ed.
Well, good evening, Sam, and the rest of the group. KM6UWI Ed in Calamasa. Sam, would you give me an early on the rest of the bands, please?
Back. Copy, we'll do that. Be glad to there, Ed. You take care and have a good week now. The wonderful voice out of Sun Lakes. WA6 WFV, otherwise known as Tina.
This is Tina, WA6 WFV, requesting an early in all the bands. Thank you.
All right, all right. How about this, the guy that covers the world out of Sun Lakes? Flipper, K6 WM, Flip.
Good evening, Sam and the net. This is Flip, K6WM. And, you know, somebody mentioned cold or stay warm. I think that was you, Sam. I talked to a guy in Wisconsin today who said it was warming up to 17 degrees below zero. It's all relative. No traffic, Sam. Nice job. Back to net, K6WM.
You're definitely on the warmer side of the door, seeing as I think it was yesterday, I didn't hear it today, though, that 40 states was under a cold weather warning. So we were one of 8. All right. Thanks, Flip. Let's see if my friend up at the north end of Beaumont is available. KI6WOD, Scott. Nothing heard from the father of the Archer. Mr. President, sir, KD6, ZJZ, otherwise known as President Dave. Good job there, President. Thank you. Very good. That's the end of the regular members as I have it on the list here, dated 1/13/21. Do we have any members that were missed, late, or some I just messed up on? Well, hearing none, let's go out to Hemet to check with our regular visitor there, KI6ADQ, Ed. I saw him on Zoom last night, too.
KI680Q, evening, Sam.
All right, good signal coming in, Ed, mighty fine job. Let's check on Henry. He was a visitor a few weeks back. KN6CQL. Henry.
This is Henry, KN6CQL out of Beaumont. You have a fine signal. Back to you.
Likewise. Good job there, Henry. Good job. Do we have any other members and or visitors that would like to check into our official
SPARC Weekly Net? If so, please come with your call.
KB68 with a question.
Go ahead there, Mr. Secretary, sir.
Sam and Dave, I just want to double check that club meeting is on the 26th, correct? Not this week, but next week.
Cover that. Yes, sir. Absolutely correct on that. And I picked you up on SPARC 1 that time, but I did get you and was able to talk to you directly there. All right. Thank you. Anybody else? Do we have any other comments or information anybody like to pass on to the group? If so, please come in the call. Well, hearing none, then we will go ahead and conclude the roll call this evening, possibly at 18 hours, 45 minutes, and 10 seconds. Returning the frequency to normal use, KS6 NME.
I'm not muted.
I just unmuted.
I just unmuted. Well, almost as many earlies as there are check-ins.
I had the sore arm a week after I took the shot. I had it for a couple of days. A week after to the day is when my arm swelled up and I had a rash for a whole, and that lasted for a week. So, yeah, crazy. My next door neighbor had the same kind of problem. She got the shot.
Same brand, Pfizer?
Same brand, yeah. Yeah.
I think Ron got his at the hospital. He had the Moderna shot, didn't he?
Yeah, it was the Madeira. Yeah.
It must be the water over there, Ron.
Must be.
I had the Moderna. My wife had the Pfizer, and there's no problem either way.
Yeah, she did fine. And you had Moderna, right? Yeah.
Yeah. No, I had Moderna. She had Pfizer. Yeah, we got them at different places. But some of the people, some of the big doctors on the internet say it's okay to mix and match.
Yeah.
I don't think they know what they're doing yet.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't think so. One of the guys on 72 in the morning had the experimental Johnson & Johnson, the single shot. He just had to sign a waiver, his wife away to get it.
Is that a bold action or just to break open?
What's that?
The single shot.
That is actually a either or, depending on what type of action you would prefer. Yeah, I mean, it could be a falling block.
Well, there is definitely a lot of people with a lot of ideas, that's for sure.
Oh, Sam, did you order one of those coffee makers for your bug yet?
No. That's cool. That was an old bug it was taking a picture of.
Yeah, I think it was offered in '59 or something like that.
Yeah. I was looking at that one. That's the gas gauge that varied as you went down the road. It was a direct, quick reading.
Yeah, it was a cable.
Yeah. Years ago.
Nice.
Back on the older days when I was young, they had gasoline heaters. They were called south winds. They fired them up and they worked right in the car there.
Yeah, I would think.
Yes.
But that was 73. That was about. Oh yeah, like little wagon. Yeah. That was when they had the clutchless shifter too, was it not? About that time. They had it was a standard stick shift, but without the clutch.
It had a vacuum clutch.
Okay. Yeah, I forgot what they called it, but it was you didn't have. Yeah. It would, if you left it in first, it stayed there, and you had to go through the gears, but you didn't. You need the clutch. Yeah, my buddy's mom had one that had that type of shifter in it. Yeah. I remember my brother-in-law had a Dodge or something that had push buttons instead of a shifter. It didn't last long. Oh yeah. Yeah, little boxers. That'd be probably like the little 9.7. Is it 912 or what was the? Yeah, because they came with a 6 or a 12, and $2,000 difference in price just for 2 cylinders, basically. Yeah, it was. But they were like $4,000 or $4,500 brand new with a 4-cylinder, and like $6,500 with a 6. I remember I wanted one. I would have gave my eye teeth back then for one. I love that little car. Of course, it was out of my price range at the time. I was in a 65B Dub. Ooh. Well, anyhow, I ran across that, Sam, and I thought you'd enjoy it. So that's why.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
It was a coffee maker that was on the dash of the Volkswagen. You could order.
It was almost a percolator.
Yeah, I think it was a percolator. Right?
Yeah, about a 1 cup size, enough to give you a fresh cup. Yep.
Mounted on the dash. Yeah, I would. They might have had a larger generator or something for it, but you know. Borg Warner or something like.
I'm not old enough to remember all those.
Gee, John, this is like a walk back in time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well,
kerosene.
Well, Model A had one kind of like the Volkswagen. It's strapped over the exhaust manifold and went through the firewall, and then you just had a lever that you push down to cover it up or hold it up.
Oh, like a flap. Yeah, basically, huh? Yeah. Well, what's the odds?
In fact, they just had an exhaust problem in Texas. They wanted to charge their cell phone, so they went out in the garage and started the car up and plugged into it, and they could kill two or kill one. Yeah.
Well,
left the door
like
down.
Governor Cuomo of New York said on TV the other day, it doesn't matter how you died. If you're dead, you're dead.
That's right. Well, that's kind of like the Darwinism, the Darwin Awards or something there, Dave. Yeah. Yeah. That's like one on the list of the suicide line.
Well, there was during my towing days out in East San Diego County, had two or three suicide by carbon monoxide. Some of them went out in the boonies and taped everything up, and then brought the hose into the car, and then some accidentals, and then some inside their garage. See, oh wow. The other thing is, couple of those were out in the boonies and in the summertime, and with the body starting to decompose and stuff, it's a smell you can never get out of the car. It gets into the metal and everything. You can never get rid of it. Well, we had the car there until they come to get it. I think about twice a day I had got a Clorox flush.
Oh,
okay.
Shoot, that's a good idea.
Tell Jeff that SPARC won. Later, bye.
I guess Sam is taking the reins. Still got a couple minutes, don't you, Sam? Or you might be given a 2-minute warning. Just like football. I just want to know who the cheerleaders are. I heard it. Is that your Chinese? Is that your Chinese gem? Okay. Lucky Radio. I'm gonna mute.
your net controller this evening for the extremely informal 440 net. I will be working from the active roll call of 1321, and I will call first those members that
Sam,
made
are you on
contact
the
with
right
us on
frequency?
2 meters. So, does anybody have anything they would like to mention to the group? If so, please come now.
Sam, are you on the right frequency?
Hearing none. If I fail to recognize the station, would you please say relay and we'll transfer the information to be sure they are counted and taken care of. All right, let's go back up to the top of the list again. Joe, of course, 6AGB. Joe. Negative contact. Now we'll go down to
well, which one's he on?
AK6 BUW, the mesh man, Mike.
Sam, you're on SPARC 1, should be on SPARC 4.
You know what? I think you're absolutely right. I know you are. It's getting old, getting tough.
Yeah, he was on SPARC 1.
Is that better, Jeff? How's that one?
Good, Sam, thanks.
All right, well, let me back up to the top again and see if N6AGB Joe is there. Are you there, Joe? Negative contact. Got taken care of Mike. And Dick doesn't do that. And Warren's not available. And I just spoke with the Mr. Secretary, KB6CA, Jeff.
Thanks for doing the 440 net. This is Jeff, Kilo Bravo 6 Charlie Alpha.
We're on it now, Jeff. Thanks to you. Very good. D2, are you there? Sometimes he's out walking the dog and stuff and gets in a little late. How about the K6EMF Gene? Beaumont. Negative on Gene. Let's go all the way over to Val Vista again now and pick up the lady from the antenna farm, KNCMT Edie. Nothing heard from Edie. Did anybody else pick her up? Evidently not. All right. FYS had an early, and George has an early, and Ken, he doesn't do it. Move on down to the old man of the club himself, NJ6LN, Steve.
Hey, good evening, Sam. This is NJ6LN, and yeah, I squelch. I'm not hearing the stations you're not hearing.
I appreciate that, Steve. Very good. Very good. Let's see. MAE was early. Dwight was early. Oh, I'm the net controller. I'm here. Let's go down to the old treasurer himself and our VE chairman, K6, NRR, KJ6, NRR Pete. Beautiful audio on that, and half on the scale. Very good, Pete. Mighty fine job. How about Mario now out of Hammett? W6OH. Mario?
OH here.
Gotcha, Mario. Thank you very much. And let's see, below him would go to OUJ, Dave, WB6OUJ out of Whitewater. And the other guardian of our alternate EOC, KF6POG, John.
This is KF6POG, and I had as much trouble getting the right frequency as you did, but I made it.
That's good. That's good. It's a good thing we got Joe and Randy to keep us randied up and going somewhere. Randy, oh, he's the next guy on the list. K6RJA, Randy.
Well, you sound so much better on this frequency, Sam. This is K6RJA, and back to net control.
Thank you, Randy. Michael out of Sun Lakes got an early. How about Ron, SOI, the Zoomer guy?
Hey, good evening, Sam and the net. This is Ron, KG6SOI. What's on the back of your shirt, Sam?
Let's see, that would be one from the work that I do at when I used to do the Vegas, Baker to Vegas. This is for the team out of, for the LA County Sheriffs, one of their teams.
Okay, very good. All I can see is the TEM under that.
Yeah, it's a group out of Temple City Sheriff Station. All right, let's see if Earl's around. Seeing as I missed Edie, KM6SPY, Earl. Negative contact on Earl. Let's see, Earl and Mike and Ed went down, and Ed has an early out of Cal Mesa. The lovely voice out of Sun Lakes. WA6 WFV Tina. Copy. We'll go across the board then. Thank you. Flipper doesn't like to do 440, but I like to talk about it. And Scott wasn't there. Now, Mr. President, sir. KD6 ZJZ, President Dave. Thank you, sir. Is there any late or missed members from the club? If so, please cover the call.
KK6BUW.
Oh my gosh! Oh, I got you. What do you want to tell us something there, Mr. Treasurer, sir?
Yeah, I decided to sit in my car, so I was sitting on 4plex and 4PL, and I realized that was simplex, and it was the old simplex off the old repeater. So we're not on a repeater. So when I turned it back, all of a sudden you were on. So I said, okay. I just had to wait. You just kind of went right past me. So I said, okay, I'll wait till I get my turn.
Well, I must have got something back from you because I checked you in. Anyway, we got it all straightened out for sure. All right. Anybody else? All right, let's head over to the visitor in Hemet there, KI680Q Ed. Nothing heard. Here's one local now, our friend Henry, KN6CQL. Henry. Nothing heard. That is the list as I have it down at this time. Did I have anybody missed, or do we have any visitors that would like to check with us? If you do, please come with your call. Well, then, in that case, it being 19 hours and 8 minutes and 58 seconds. We'll turn the frequency back to normal use. KI6NME clear.
Okay. We're zooming back up. We made it. We survived. What happened to Jeff where he's missing in action?
This is Kilo India 6, November Mike Echo. I'll be doing the net control for the 2 meter this evening. Correction, 220. I knew it had a 2 in it somewhere. For the 220. If anybody wants to come early, come now. If not, we will start in approximately 4 minutes and 55 seconds. KS6NME standing by. KI6NME, this is KK6BUW.
KK6,
BUW, got a good copy on you. Are you calling the 220 or is Randy doing it?
I'm doing it, sir.
Okay, well, I'll just wait until you start. All right, copy that. What was that, SOI?
Boy, this is K6RJA. Do you have a copy?
KS6NME standing by on 220.
Okay, well, I got you. I'll make sure you get checked in on the band there, Earl, and Edie as well.
Thank you very much, Randy. Appreciate it. K6RGA, KM6SPY, and KN6ENT. Thank you very much, and we're open clear.
All righty. Hopefully get a little better look on on 220. So we'll be looking for you there, Earl. K6RJA, I'll be clear.
Hey.
Yeah, he was in there, so you can put him down, and Edie on 440. He couldn't get through.
Who is that?
Earl and Edie.
Copy. Thank you. Randy.
Yes.
How's the floor in your bathroom?
It's got tile on it.
Congratulations. You had a good day today.
Yeah, it was a good day, yes.
All right.
Now, hopefully he'll be able to get back in time to get a little grout in it and finish it up.
All right.
He figured that he had another job to do tomorrow. Of course, you got to let the tile set anyhow. And so he said he's going to try to get here to Friday afternoon. So let's see what happens. Hopefully that all falls in place.
Very good. Very good. What's his name? Mike, he's trying to make you do 220 there, Randy.
I heard that. I guess I have that 220 voice or something.
No, we're not even there.
Well, now Sam's got a radio just as nice as I.
So Randy had a kind of a tough week, except for today. So I figured I'd go ahead and do the 220 and give him a break. Let him relax.
Boy, howdy, I appreciate that, Sam. I'll sit back, relax, kick my feet up on the heater, and enjoy.
You want it early so you don't have to do anything?
No. I'll hang out. I know I'm falling asleep here, but
that was okay. Yes.
I think they
I would call them anyway.
He's having a little. Yeah, he's been having a little trouble with the 440 for whatever reason.
Yeah, because I asked, but when Steve didn't pick him up or Randy didn't pick him up, I figured they weren't there. Gotcha. All right. I shall return.
Okay. We're waiting impatiently. Yes, 30, 25. Did you need to count down? Okay. Now, I have 20 seconds left on the clock. And out of 10.
QST, QST, QST. This is Sam, Kilo India 6, November Mike Echo. I will be working the extremely informal 220 from my home here out on the west end of Banning. And go ahead and start from the top here again and see if Joe is available. I'll be working for those people that had checked in on 2 meters earlier. N6 AGB, Joe.
Oh yeah, we're almost always here.
Got you in there. A little weak, but I got you, Joe. Let's move on down the list now to Mike, the treasurer, KK6BUW. Mike?
This is Mike, KK6BUW. No traffic. Back to you, Sam.
Beautiful signal coming in there. Beautiful signal. Dick doesn't do 220. Warren's not available to the line. Well, down and let's see what Mr. Secretary's going to do. KB6CA, Jeff.
You're everywhere. This is Jeff, Kilo Bravo 6 Charlie Alpha, and you're sounding good on SPARC 3, Sam. I'm on Banning repeater.
I didn't hear Jeff anywhere tonight.
On the repeater.
He was on his mic talking to somebody, KF6POG.
Copy that. All right. Well, we'll give him a missed. I'll give him an early anyway. Let's how about Gene out of Beaumont there, K6EMF, Gene. Right, let me go over to Val Vista with 440 now. KN6EMT80. I understand they also they get early for or late for 440. Are you there, Edie? Well, if you're not there, you're definitely early. All right, let's see. Early for Joe and George, and Ken doesn't do this. How about our old friend Loose Nichols himself? NJ6LN, Steve.
Hey Sam, this is Steve, NJ6LN, and you sound good on 220 tonight.
Thank you. Likewise, you sound like you moved in next door with a lot of volume, and for 220, of course, we don't have much noise either. Larry out of the plantation had an early. Dwight had an early. Oh, I'm the net controller. I'm here. Ends the old treasure. He doesn't do 220. Let's try Mario, W6OH. Mario.
Whoops, you copying me, Sam?
I got you now. Good job, Mario. Thank you. Good voice. Good volume. KS6 enemy.
Okay, let me, I'm sorry, let me, give me my call sign. I hit the wrong button here. It's Mario W6OH Emmett. And by the way, that groundhog hit it right on the button there, about 6 more weeks of winter for everyone except California. Have a good one, W6OH.
Didn't think about that. Absolutely right on that, Mario. Good job. Good job. How about old used junk out at Whitewater? WB6OUJ. Dave.
Happy New Year, or whatever it is today. WB6OUJ.
And let's see. How about my good old buddy over there? Part of the caretaker of the alternate EOC, the post office guy. KF6POG. John.
Give a guy a chance to. This is John, KF6POG, and you know, Mario had it right about the weather. You know, California's got lots of problems, but the weather's not one of them. Back to net control.
I think that's why a lot of us are still here. Very good. All right. How about the other operator of 220 for the club? K6, RJA, otherwise known as Randy.
Why, this is K6RJ Randy, and no traffic, back to net control.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Michael out of Sun Lakes, KM6 RRS, was early. As, let's see, next on the list is Ron, KG6 SOI. He doesn't do 220, so we'll pass by him. And then let's try Earl now, KM6SPY, Earl. thank you very much. Greatly appreciated, and a nice signal coming in. All right. After Earl, we go to, let's see, the WA6. Oh, he's not here. He's out on vacation. He's not available. Moving on down the list to Ed. He had an early out of Cal Mesa. The wonderful voice of Sun Lakes. WA6 WFV Tina. She has an early. And let's see, Flipper, he doesn't do this. We might get him on HF, though. We just might make that one. Oh, let's see. Scott hasn't been doing it. Mr. President, we're up to you, sir. KD6Z President. Thank you for the assistance here. Yeah, that spring's a little heavier on there. I think my thumb gets tired with that. All right, thank you, Mr. President, sir. Regular visitor now, KI6ADQ Ed out of Hammett. Nothing heard here.
Was in there, Sam.
Thank you very much. That's the one bad thing I don't care about on this radio is you can't just go up and roll back that squelch. You got to push a button, and anyway, never mind. All right. Thank you for that, Randy. Greatly appreciated. Let's move on down the list now to KN6 CQL Henry. I didn't hear anything from Henry. Well, do we have any later missed or anybody else, visitors that would like to jump in on our 220 net? It's unofficial now, so you don't have to worry about anything. Well, hearing none, that will conclude the extremely informal 220 net at approximately 19 hours, 23 minutes, and 52 seconds. Everyone have a good evening. We'll turn the frequency back to normal use. Kilo India 6, November Mike Echo. 73s all around.
Sam, Kilo N6 AGB, did you get me checked in?
Joe, this is Randy K6RJA. Yeah, he acknowledged you.
Hey, wonderful. Thank you very much. And 6 AGB. I guess he put.
All right, Joe, you have a great evening. K6RJA, I'll be clear.
2.
Okay. Are we back? All right. Okay. Boy, we can have a chock full of discussion right there. I don't know. I have not been monitoring.
I've been monitoring, hadn't been any problem so far. Yeah.
What is there?
I heard something way in the background.
Well, I'm not picking them up. He's not hearing, Jeff's not hearing somebody. Jeff, you need to push the talk button.
He's
Jeff can't hear and can't speak.
There. No, can you hear me? Okay, good. I don't see, yeah, there I go. Yeah, I can hear these guys off. So it's, go ahead and transmit. One guy is particularly not real strong, but I can no, I'd rather stay here if it's.
Yeah, that way we wouldn't lose so many people.
Kilo Bravo 6 Charlie Alpha, KB6CA.
Well, we've had to move up the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, they don't hear me transmitting at 100 watts, so we should. I think we'll be fine. Yeah.
Used to be real good about it. I mean, they used to be. I guess they must have forgot.
This is KB6C8, Kilo Bravo 6 Charlie Alpha. We will be starting our SPARCnet in approximately 3 minutes. Again, we will be starting our SPARCnet in approximately 3 minutes.
I bought some knife making supplies, and in a sticker, they sent a Band-Aid with their name on the Band-Aid. It's knifekits.com, yeah.
I couldn't figure why the camera wasn't working, Randy, when I first came on. I had the shield down over the lens, because it comes with a sliding shield you can put down over the lens so nobody can horn in on you. So I can start bringing the girlfriends back now.
Yeah, there you go. Well, it's got good resolution and everything there.
I was well satisfied with my $2 I spent.
There you go.
Hey, Jeff.
Worth every dime.
KB6CA, K6WM.
Somebody calling me?
Yeah, Flip on 945. Probably does. I was going to say, he had that lake out there too, don't he?
What antenna does he have?
Guy's coming in pretty strong.
KB6CA, K6WM. K6WM, Flip, go ahead. Yeah, we should move to 48. The frequency is being used. Okay, everybody, this is Kilo Bravo 6 Charlie Alpha, KB6CA. Move up 3 to 38, or 48. Let's say again, move up 3 to 3948.
6 November.
Mike Echo on location.
J6RJA, right behind you.
KG6SOI here too.
K6WM.
Okay, this is KB68, Kilo Bravo 6 Charlie Alpha. Would somebody like to get on the banning repeater and make the announcement that we're up 3? I'll wait for a few seconds here.
This is NJ6LN, and we have a frequency change on our HF net. We're at 3948. Repeat, 3948.
Okay, thanks, Steve. You get 1,000 points for that. Okay, QST. Good evening, members of SPARC, the San Gorgonio Pass Amateur Radio Club. This is Jeff, Kilo Bravo 6 Charlie Alpha, KB6CA, and I'll be working as net control this evening from my own QTH here in Sun Lakes. This is a directed net. Any stations with emergency traffic may break in at any time. Do we have any emergency traffic? Hearing none, this is an amateur radio informational net for the San Gorgonio Pass cities and towns of Banning, Beaumont, and surrounding communities. For information on the times and frequencies of our weekly nets, please go to W6PRC, that's Whiskey 6 Papa Romeo Charlie.org. Visitors are welcome and encouraged to check into the net after the regular roll call. And now for the announcements. And Dave, I'm going to hand this over to you. Announcements. Okay, Dave, thanks. And now please stand by for the 75-meter roll call. If the net control doesn't respond to a reply, please give me a relay. Okay, and starting out with Joe, November 6 Alpha Golf Bravo. No copy on Joe. Next we have Mike, Kilo 6 Bravo Uniform Whiskey. Mike, are you there? KT6BUW?
He can't get into the EOC.
Okay, thanks, Sam. Okay, next we have, let's see, Dick doesn't do HF. Myself, I'm net control tonight. Jeff, KB6CA. And next we have, George wasn't here tonight. Edie, Kilo November 6 Echo Mike Tango.
She doesn't have a general.
No antenna. Okay. Thanks again, Sam. Let's see, who do we got now? Joe, I think is that early, KT6FYE. Ken, November 6 Hotel Romeo.
He's not here.
Okay. Thanks again, Sam. Let's see. Steve, November Juliet 6 Lima in November. How are you doing tonight?
I'm on the air, Jeff, and thank you for calling the net. I'm reading the old folks magazine, ARP.
Okay, yeah, you're about 15 over, Steve. Good signal. And let's see, Larry was it early, KE6MAE. How about Dwight, Kilo Delta 6, Mike Lima Sierra?
He doesn't do HF.
Okay, he doesn't do another one. Okay, let's see. Anybody out there do HF? Maybe I should have called that. Okay, Sam, I know you're there. Kilo India 6, November Mike Echo.
Mighty fine job there, Jeff. Keep it up. KF6 enemy.
Okay, Sam, thank you. You're 30 over. Great signal. And next we have Pete, Kilo Juliet 6, November Romeo Romeo. Hi, Pete.
Hi, Jeff. This is Pete, KJ6NRR. No traffic. Back to you.
Okay, Pete, thanks. You're 20 over. And let's see here. We have got him on the next page here on my exotic paperwork. Mario, Whiskey 6, Oscar Hotel. Anybody got a copy on Mario? Okay, nothing heard on Mario. Let's see here. Next we have Dave, Whiskey Bravo 6, Oscar Uniform Juliet. Nothing heard on Dave. We have next Father Ron, he's in early. Randy, I know you're there. Kilo 6, Romeo Juliet Alpha.
This is Randy, K6RJA, and I think you skipped John.
I don't believe that I could have skipped my fellow civil service retiree. Kilo Foxtrot 6, Papa Oscar Golf. Hi, John.
This is John, KF6POG. What, you get a missed delivery in the mail today? You're mad at the post office people?
You know what a missed delivery is? That's a Know Your Neighbor program. You know, we used to run those all the time. Okay, John, thanks for checking in. And let's see if I can screw something else up here. Let's see, Randy, we got. Michael isn't early. Ron, Kilo Golf 6, Sierra Oscar India.
Hey, good evening, Jeff and Nanette. This is Ron, KG6, SOI. No traffic.
Okay, Ron, thanks. You're 30 over. Good signal. And let's see, Earl's in the same situation as Edie. I guess no antenna. And let me go on to my next sheet here. Stand by one. Okay, next we have Mike, who is not there, I don't believe. How about Whiskey Alpha 6 Uniform India Juliet, if he is there?
No, he hasn't been here all night.
Okay, thanks, Sam. Let's see, DJ didn't check in. Ed, Kilo Mike 6 Uniform Whiskey India.
Early.
Okay, early. Tina, I believe she was early for everything else. Flip, I know you're there. Kilo 6 Whiskey Mike, how are you doing?
Pretty good, Jeff. Thanks for doing the net. You're sounding good. Your antenna's getting to be 40 over. You're sounding pretty good here. Of course, you could probably throw a rock at me and hit me, but sounds pretty good. No traffic. Back to net, K6WM.
Yeah, thanks, Flip. You're a good almost 40 over, and I did set up our antenna tonight for 3945, so that explains the good signal. And I got a little bit over 1.5 SWR, so it came out pretty good.
You are 40 over.
I got you at 30 over, too.
Okay, good. Good signals. Okay, next we have, let's see, Scott didn't check in. Dave, our president, Kilo Delta 6 Zulu Juliet Zulu. Okay, Dave, thanks. Yeah, you're just short of 40 over, so good signal. And let's see, I did Mario. Are there any regular members that I might have missed? Give me your call sign, please. don't hear anybody out there, so let's see. I will go to visitors. Ed, Kilo India 6 Alpha Delta Quebec. Ed and Emmett. Nothing heard on Ed. Are there any other visitors or anybody else who would like to check in tonight? Give me your call sign, please.
Permission to call Henry?
Does Henry have HF? I'll go ahead and call him. Kilo November 6 Charlie Quebec Lima. Henry, are you there?
Doesn't have HF.
Okay, good. Thanks, Flip. Yeah, I didn't have him marked down for HF. So, okay. Anybody else? Okay, that completes the 75-meter roll call. And let's see here. Does anyone have any further traffic?
Jeff, this is Ron, KG6SOI. I have you at 25 to 30 over, so great.
Okay, Ron, thanks. Yeah, thanks for the signal report. Yeah, getting out good tonight on this antenna. And I'm putting out 100 watts, so that's good. Okay, the San Gorgonio Pass Amateur Radio Club meets at 7 p.m. on the 4th Thursday of each month, although for the last few months now we've been doing Zoom meetings. Same time, but we do it on Zoom. So before the 1900 or 7 o'clock, sometime after 1800, we will send out an email with the link, and all you have to do is click on the link to get on Zoom, and that's the way we've been conducting our meetings. So it's been working out real good, so make sure you check in on Zoom. That will be the next Friday, and like Dave said, stand by. Again, Dave, give me that time and date. Okay, Dave, thanks. And let's see, all members are urged to check in each week for an update of club activities. Please check your emails because I am constantly sending out emails, and there might be something there that of importance. A lot of for sale stuff, and so make sure you check your emails. And thanks to all who checked in this evening. This is Jeff, Kilo Bravo 6 Charlie Alpha, KB6CA. And if there's anybody out there besides Pete tonight, KJ6NRR, and myself, who will be doing Morse code, CW, go ahead and get on SPARC 2. We will start out, and we'll tell you what frequency we're going to be on. We're probably going to be on 14020. Again, that's 14020, but we will start out on SPARC 1. Or SPARC 2, I'm sorry. We'll start out on SPARC 2.
Okay, I think that does it. Again, thanks everybody
for checking in. And 73, and the time now is 1944.
7:44. Good night, everybody.
Let a light on in Egyptian country. What's this? Oh.
KJ6NRR, KB6.
They got all kinds of neat stuff on it.
Yeah, Pete, give me a couple
Yeah,
minutes to set up
I
here.
bought some.
I'm 139.45 right now on the my vertical, so I got to go outside and change it. So give me a 2 or 3.
They got all the nifty bits and pieces you need, you know. Yeah. Yeah, they got all the pins and, you know, all that stuff. They got liners.
KI6 NME. KI6 NME clear.
I didn't realize how popular knife making was. You know, not a lot of guys start from scratch, but I mean, you can buy blanks and just put the handles on and polish them up and finish them. Yeah, then they have sheath kits too, or you could, you know, there's several sites if you just do a search.
All right, see you guys.
All righty, Ron,
All right.
take care.
All right, get ready.
Yeah, it's time to get in where it's warm. So everybody have a great evening. Stay safe. I'll look for you in the morning, Sam. I'm gone.